YouTube. This is Pop Check with my special guest. And today we are going to be reviewing and trying to hunt and trying to find the golden ticket for the Funko contest for Toys R Us. Now, I'm going to show y'all this video first right here. Oh, wow. You know, mess up the boxes.
Yeah.
And how many are there?
There's only these three left.
Oh my goodness.
And they already messed up the boxes on them. And then you see in this video how we actually went into, second in line to get it?
Yes.
We were second in line to get it, and then the boxes we got were tore up. Like, I got 2, and she got one. They only had, probably 8 total there?
No, 5. The guy that was in front of us got 2.
Yeah.
We got 3. And we were second behind him. There were no more on the shelf by the time you grabbed those.
Yeah, so.
That was it.
Which I found is actually, when I was looking online, is a common theme that some stores didn't get a lot, some stores didn't get them, some stores got a whole bunch. So the shipment of it was all off. So, we got 3 boxes, I said. I'm going to keep the one that is in the best condition in the case and not open it. So let's just hope there's no golden ticket in this one, right?
I already made my claims, YouTube. I already said, how are we supposed to know if we want it if we're not opening it? But I get it.
And then this one is the worst looking box out of the whole set. Now, I'm going to post the email that I received from Funko right here that they come saying that it wasn't their fault. And I should have been happy.
It was basically shade. That was a nice way of putting it. It was slightly bordering on rude. Yeah. Thanks, Funko.
Yes. But they basically well known that Funko rather for you to have their product out the box and be an out of box person to have it. Some people like having it in the box, like me, because in the box at least you have the whole aesthetics of how it looked when you got it. When you check out the box, you can have people who do fake Funkos and you don't know if it's real or fake because it's out of the box. Hey, I got it out of the box. This is a chase. You want it. A lot of chases you gotta do is just put your head on it and it's a chase.
I mean, that's how you know that it's a collector. To be honest, I think Funko is well aware that people collect them in the boxes. This is nothing new. For example, I grew up with Barbie dolls, and if people know anything about Barbie, every year they release a holiday Barbie, and that is the rule. You don't play with holiday Barbie. Holiday Barbie stays in her box. You don't touch her, and someday when your kids get older, you pass that down as a family treasure. Like most things, baseball cards, they're collectibles. Yes, you play with some, but they're really nice when you keep them. They put them in cases. And if you think about it, obviously they know people will do that because otherwise, who else but Funko created the entire boxes in order to keep your collectibles safe and sound from dust and marring. Otherwise, they would have just made smaller boxes. You can throw the figurine in and stick it on the shelf. So.
But the contest is, I'll give you a quick overview. You don't have to actually purchase the Geoffrey to get it. It's a 1 in 15,000 chance, 15,000 if I'm not mistaken, or 1,500, 150 chance of getting the tickets to go to Funko Factory. You get you and one guest.
Yes.
One guest.
One.
We get up to $700 towards airfare to Seattle, Washington. They give you 1 night stay, and they give you a tour to Funko headquarters in Everett, Washington. And so again, there's no purchase necessary. You can always just send a postcard in and do what you have to do. We have 1 in 15,000 chance. So actually, you have until the 22nd of January to get entry in. So who knows? You may not even never put one in the boxes and make everybody have to send a postcard in to actually win. So
I figure it's gotta be 1 in the box, but we had questions like, it doesn't really explain if the $700 is for you and that one guest or for each. Doesn't really explain if they're picking one from all the entries that come in and then there's one out there in the box, so it's 4 people total that are going.
It's not really clear exactly what they want to do.
We don't know. We just know I want there to be a golden ticket in the box, especially for the way it looks. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm opening up my worst looking one. And the way they did, they had these nice gold tabs on it, so you could not open them. Nobody could actually cheat and open them up and look through them. So this is going to actually be probably the only out-of-box pop I will have. I'll actually probably set this up somewhere. So let's see what we have. I'm nervous.
I'm gonna Santa hat on and we can make him a reindeer for the Christmas tree. Well, a giraffe looking reindeer. Yeah.
Okay, so it could be. Nope.
Well, there's no golden ticket in there.
It's supposed to be behind the blue thing, so it's not in there. But I have the pop. I'm gonna let y'all actually look at it and see. It's
Jeffrey.
It's Geoffrey. Yes, it's a big head Geoffrey, as all pops are, but it's more the new age Geoffrey looking one. Everybody trying to new age look for their stuff, like the Chuck E. Cheese one's like a rock star kind of looking rat now and all that kind of stuff. But it has the stars for the spots on. You see them?
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad. The hair is it's new age towards the rest, Geoffrey.
Just random. I wonder how that fit in with them filing for bankruptcy.
That's another subject.
Just saying. I mean, they're staying in operations. They're liquidating, but they're still running. But it's interesting that in the middle of all of this, they brand new release a pop for a store that may or may not be in operations this time next year.
All right, you want to try yours?
I'm just shaking it out. I don't want to open it. Jeffrey, no.
You just hold it down.
Ah. Oh, it's fancy YouTube. I'm not used to these gadgets. Don't judge me. Hey, that's how you got your chase.
You trying to already peek inside?
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, the box is already kind of wonky. I don't want to make it worse, but don't think we got a golden ticket in this one, folks. No golden ticket either.
Well, as of today is the 13th of November at about, let's just say 9 o'clock. No official person has been announced to have the golden ticket. There has been people who have faked the golden ticket that they have. So there's no official person who has the golden ticket as of right now. So keep on looking at there. Maybe it's in this mystery one here that I'm not gonna open. I'm not gonna open it because honestly, the box with the tab still open it would be worth more money.
Mm-hmm. But of course, then you wouldn't know that you were the winner. Nobody would come forward and be like, and no one won the contest. Oh well.
Well, I mean, this is a sad unboxing, but I do have another unboxing that we can do.
Yes.
I have an unboxing that I got from Walgreens.
Ooh.
Now, this is a Walgreens product that I just got luckily in before they did the before it sold out. It sold out originally online. I got it right before it sold out, and they actually came here pretty fast. Only thing about it is I've seen Walgreens ship their packages at horribly. Now, shake it and tell me what you think about it when you're shaking it.
It's like an Amazon package. The entire box for a pencil.
You see, it's loose. It's like loose in there, kind of. You can.
There's no padding.
It may be just.
No bubble wrap. No air. Something.
So let's see how it looks when it's open.
They also shipped it first class.
Yes, I
so
got
maybe
it.
that's why part of it.
Like I said, I got it real quick. I ordered it last Thursday, I believe, and today is Monday, and it got here on Monday. So that was basically over the weekend it got here. And it came from Indianapolis. So opening it up, as you see, it is that bubble wrap, the cushion bubble wrap.
Basically like air in a package.
And then it has my receipt here from it, and the pop that's in here is Deadpool the Duck. Now, if you know anything about Deadpool, they have different. Oh no. Okay. They have different versions of Deadpool. They have Deadpool as a duck, Deadpool as a dog, Deadpool as a zombie, Deadpool as a girl. It's a whole bunch of different versions of Deadpool, which is I'm gonna go on that topic. But this is the Walgreens exclusive Deadpool the
Duck.
Now, I'm going to leave it like it is so I can show you in the video close up. But you see that his feet are not placed in there correctly. He should be sitting in there, but he's...
They are not. So he's basically, if this is the plastic stand, he's sort of like this. He's askew.
But also with the Marvel issue is it's a bobblehead, so that gave it the leeway to bounce all around everywhere. But this is Deadpool the Duck. I have the regular Deadpool, which is like right here. When I saw it, I always thought it was this Daffy Duck, but I remember seeing about there being different Deadpools in different universes, comic book universes. So this is actually a nice one here. And it's small. It's actually shorter than him. Look like it.
It is. The head's a little smaller.
Yeah.
I guess because of the beak, so maybe they make it smaller so that his beak could sit out.
Yes. But it's all the same. It's a good pop. The box is actually in
It's really good condition.
very good condition, actually.
It's like it would be on the shelf. It's not marred. Take a note, Toys R Us. It doesn't look like this. This is bad. This is good.
Yeah. Well, on the subject of Deadpool, we went to a comic book convention in North Carolina this past weekend. It was a 3-day event, but we learned to just do 1 day for it.
Yes.
And we got lucky enough to see the creator of Deadpool, who is Rob. I forgot to say his last name that quick. Litchfield, yes.
Litchfield. Yeah.
Litchfield, yeah. I'll post it, but we got to see him. I didn't get to take a picture of him. I took pictures of other stuff I'll post it towards the end of the video. He was charging $40 to get anything signed. Hey, I got a piece of blank paper. You want to sign this? $40 for it. Oh, you want to be official with it? We give you a sticker that say $20.
Yes. So by official, we mean we put a sticker on it that tells all your friends and anyone that dares ask you, this extra $20 proves that the actual dude that says he's Rob signed this piece of paper right here. Yeah.
But I wasn't planning on spending any money there. I just went there to enjoy it this time. Because the last few times I've been there, I spent money instead of enjoying myself. So I went there to try to talk to him, and he basically was in a rush. I would say he was rude, but he was just, I guess he was tired of being there. He was ready to go home because he talked to him before me about how he was ready to fly out already to go home. So he was having to grab a whole bunch of these magazines, and he just signed his name real quick and tossed it to me, and he gave me the Good Housekeeping December 2017 issue with his signature at the bottom. There's no sticker on it to make it official, but I know it's him. I know how he was. Like he barely recognized me. He just.
If you give me a high five, I'll authenticate it for you. It's authentic. I saw him do it. I saw him sign it, and I saw him take the book. It really was him. So there you go.
Yes. But yeah, I did at least get that autograph from him. Also, but I did get an autograph I did want, and you enjoy this person yourself now, didn't you?
I did. She's a pretty cool lady.
I got Dee Dee Hall of Steven Universe, who plays the voice of Pearl, who does the voice of Pearl, to sign the pop. And she is very, very nice and down to earth.
If you don't watch the show, because I admitted to her, I've never really watched it like that. Just kind of not my thing. I think the kids have seen it in passing. But when I tell you she's the sweetest, nicest, most down-to-earth lady, apparently she drew the largest crowd for all the panels that weekend when we went, and we were able to catch her on Sunday. And when I tell you she can sing, she's a old school member of the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yes.
And coolest person, just absolutely sweet, nice. Like she could be your very best friend.
Like I think I have an actual clip of her singing, which I'm gonna play right now.
I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came, and we fought like it was all some silly game over her, who she'd choose. After all those years, I never thought I'd lose. It's over.
She's a beautiful singer, and she said ever since she was a child she wanted to be sing.
Mm-hmm.
And she said
she was a ham when she was growing up.
Yes.
And she wanted to sing and do stuff, and she seen like somebody perform and told her mom, I want to do that. And her parents encouraged her, and she's from my home state, Virginia.
But I did, like, she didn't charge me. Like, she was actually walking out of it. Like, she was leaving the convention with her suitcase and everything, ready to walk out. And I said, my daughter recognized her. I said, hey, that's Pearl. And I said, you know what, hold. I grabbed it out of my boot pack real quick. I said, can you please sign this for me? I said, well, you want me to put anything else? I said, no, I'm just happy you signed it, period. Just you can put your name on it. I'm happy. So I took pictures of her actually signed it, so it actually shows it.
And I took a picture of him getting it signed, so I'll give that so he can post it, because he was all cheese ear to ear.
Right, this is my first celebrity signed pop, and I have it actually in the plastic pop protector, and I also have it in the horror pop container.
Suffice it to say, it's waterproof now.
Yeah, so I have it protected. So it's I don't know where I'm gonna put this at right now, but I need to put it somewhere it can be on display for everybody to see.
We'll make him a special air turntable so it just goes like this.
But let's see. For right now, that's it. We had the Geoffreys that we showed off, and we didn't win a ticket for it. We did the surprise unboxing of the Deadpool the Duck, which was
Quack.
quack. Yes. I'm gonna put a clip of that as well in here to let you see if I can find a clip of Deadpool the Duck and put it in right now so that you can see how he is. And then lastly, we talked about the convention where I forgot Mike Rowe.
Yes.
Wonderful guy as well.
Yes, and he plays
Deadpool. They're shot on the Arrow TV show, which is the clip I'm playing right now for you.
What the hell is this? Early parole?
Waller's looking to bomb Stark City. We need your help to stop her.
As much as I'd love to show the wall what we think of her, there's just that little matter of tick, tick, boom. Okay? We all got miniature bombs in our spines.
You'll have to trust me.
And Lawton, no dropping bodies.
Yeah, sure, take the fun out of it. Ah, no. Not her. Trust me.
Come on, chocolate pudding, let me out. I want to play.
He's a wonderful down-to-earth person as well, but he was charging for his stuff as well, but he was nice enough to actually sit there and talk with you.
more willing to talk with you, take a picture. I think they charge, like most of them will charge for a selfie, like if you take a picture with them.
Yeah.
But he had no problem if you just want to take a picture of him, that was okay. So he posed for the picture you have next to his sign, kind of showing some of his works. Talked to the kids, had questions for them, and he, interacted with them. So really awesome guy. And tell him what he told you about the taping, which was interesting.
Well, it's something I had heard about on different YouTube channels, but for example, right now it's November. The mid-season for Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legion of Tomorrow, they all still recorded apparently because they're still working on the mid-season episode, which is a crossover. So for them to do their episodes, they are recording 9 months out of the year. So that's only 3 months you have off, which is probably about 3 months before the last episode airs, which is in April, May most times. Or as soon as the episode ends, you stopping right in, and then you got to start right back up for the next season. So with him though, he has a kind of a side character on the show.
Yep.
So he has to wait for a call and say, "Hey, we got an episode for you to be in." So he has to be ready like that to go to the episode and be aired in the episode.
He said, I think that it'll happen where he'll get a call and they'll send him the script, and he has like maybe 3 or 4 days to prepare. So he's got to get the script, read it, prepare himself, get in character, and then he's got to fly and be on set. So all of this is literally a span of like 3 to 4 days. He goes, then they tape, wrap up, and then who knows? It could be 6 months, 6 weeks, whatever. And they call him back, so the process starts again. So he's more of an on call when we need you, hurry and be here.
Yes. But he also has another show. It's a Ninja something. I can't remember what it was, but he's working on that as well. But he also talked about how when he records the Arrow show, that it's more of he has a stunt person do it, but he does do some stuff. He had broken his foot by doing it. He broke his finger by doing it. And like a lot of times when you see the arrow that they use an arrow, his actual bow and arrow he used, it's a prop toy one, so it breaks sometimes when they be using like and he has to hold them. Yes.
That's definitely a cut. Okay, somebody bring me the extra fake arrow from props, please. Thank you.
But let's see. Oh, last thing I want to say before I end the video is that he talked about how I forgot about it that quick. I'm old. How he wasn't supposed to be as much in the show because the fact that they had Deadshot and the Suicide Squad movie, the Will Smith, they didn't want to. Will Smith kind of overshadowed his character, so he wasn't supposed to be as prominent, but.